Carl, Fed Chair Jay Powell, in testimony on the Hill, will say that the economy is a long way from our employment and inflation goals, a sign that he is not ceding any ground at all to those who are concerned that Fed policy is too loose or worried about inflation or higher yields. He goes on to say it will likely take some time for substantial further progress. You remember those three words are the words that the Fed is looking for, substantial further progress, to figure out whether or not to change its asset purchase of $120 billion a month. Chair Powell saying we're not close to that, but the Fed will communicate any progress towards those goals well in advance of any changes in its purchases, a sign or a clear comment by the Fed chair that they're not about to do it now. When they do, you'll get plenty of notice in the markets there. Now, on the critical issue of inflation, Powell also taking a firm stance, saying the pandemic has, quote, left a significant imprint on inflation. His idea there that the effects are not going to be short-lived. And then some three particular points that he makes. For some sectors, he says, prices remain particularly soft. He says that inflation remains well below the Fed's 2% inflation target, and reiterates that the Fed is aiming for inflation above 2%. In one hopeful sign in this testimony, Powell says that vaccines, quote, offer hope for more normal conditions later this year. And the resurgence of the virus right now, though, is weighing on the economy and on job creation. Economic momentum has slowed substantially, and the pace of improvement in the labor market has also slowed. One more thing, he says the recovery remains uneven and far from complete, with a downturn that has fallen unequally on Americans. So, Carl, to the question of would Powell be giving any ground at all, suggesting any quicker return to more normal policy or an end to the easy monetary policy the Fed has now, I think the resounding answer from Fed Chair Powell is no in his testimony.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.